Hi guys, I'm back with another video, and this is again a tiny house build. Yes, I really enjoyed doing the previous tiny build. That was a tiny house challenge. That was a 5x5 house. And if you haven't seen that video, what are you waiting for? Go and watch it. I've linked it in the description, and you can also see it on the screen somewhere. So the video that I did previously, it was a 5x5 house, but this one is one step ahead. It is a 5x4 house. So yes, I'm really pushing myself out of my comfort zone. Now, for a person who does mansions and big spaces, and I mean, come on, my powder room is not even close to this size that I'm building in, and you can imagine the struggle. But I think that it is a really fun challenge, and really you really need to use your brains to do it. So it's not like I didn't use my brains in my previous videos, but do watch these ones. They are actually very funny. You can see me struggling with everything here. So again, I use these supports. I cannot possibly think of anything that could separate the washroom area from the rest of the house, because I don't want to sit and eat breakfast next to my shower or my water closet. No, nobody would want that actually. So yeah. So one thing that I could not do here was that I could not add two sinks, like one for washing your hands and the other one for washing your utensils, like the one for which we use in the kitchen. So I combined it for only one sink. I'm going to show you. So I had thought of it previously that I would need to cut out something from my house, because it is such a tiny build, and of course we want everything in the house, but everything should have access. So if I were to place two sinks, one of them would be like blocked, or some other stuff would be blocked, and I wanted everything to be accessible for my sim. So I had this wash basin right here that I added here, and the next thing was a storage that I was looking for, which I could not possibly find, because all these cupboards and these dressers, they were just too big to fit in this place. So instead of adding a big cupboard something, I went for a shelf. So these shelves, I think the ones that I'm gonna use in here, that these were actually, I think they were available with the Sweet Treat Showdown, these ones, and I think that they are really good. They are not very tall and very good for complex spaces. So yeah, they fulfill the purpose of a storage. So struggle with the main door. It was something inevitable, you could say. I didn't want my door opening to something weird like a refrigerator. Yeah, links to my previous video. The next thing was windows. The thing about windows is that for me, I don't like them to be placed abruptly in a room or in a house. If I'm placing windows, a lot of them, then I want them to be like in the form of some pattern, and I don't want them hidden behind any like furniture, like a shower or a refrigerator. No, I want them to fulfill the purpose of being a window. What's the point if it's hidden away? So I placed my windows, one in the kitchen, one in the bath area, and then the bigger one in the bedroom slash living slash everything area. One thing that is really good about the Sims mobile is that it has a lot of stuff which you can put on walls. So I used cabinets to go up in the kitchen area as well as in the bedroom area, because the shelf that I used, it did not provide like a lot of storage. So although these cabinets don't open, they still give you the idea of storage. So I think that it was good. One more thing was that I could not do anything with that wall on top of the bed, so yeah. Since I could not add anything close to a hobby or something, so I wanted to add something for entertainment purposes. I went for a television, a tiny television, and I was able to add it. Yes, of course, we like to live rich and poor at the same time. I don't know if that sentence makes sense, but whatever. So I tried switching this shelf here for something more taller, like more big. I got this shelf from one of the hobbies, so I tried fitting it there, but all the shelves were just so tall that they were cutting out the cabinet which was on top of them. So I just let the shelf be. So I think that at this point the house came together, and I did add a few wall decorations like these shelves. You can find them in the decorations and then into the wall decorations panel. This and this one more shelf I added, they kind of gave like a storage unit space, like a shelving unit, open storage, whatever you may call it. So I think that they also gave the idea of storage. And the one thing that we struggle in tiny builds is that of storage. So yeah, maximum things like these will help in a lot of storage. I also try to add the same shelf down, down the cabinet, from below the cabinet, but I could not keep anything on it, so there was no point. So I also added this shelf right here, so it holds mugs and I think kitchen stuff, so it went directly into the kitchen, and I loved how it fit there. So next I was just left with small items like table decorations and stuff. Of course, since this shelf is not very wide, you cannot fit big or large objects onto it, but like certain objects like photo frame, that spoon or cutlery holder, you can fit. So I think that just fulfills the purpose of being there. So yeah, what I'm going to do at the end of the video is that I'm going to show you that my sim can actually access all the furniture that is there in this space, which I think was necessary, because I want everything to be accessible. What's the point of building something if you're not making it accessible to your sim, right? So this is the finished look, but before I let my sim inside the mansion that I have built, the exquisite mansion, I'm going to first give you a tour of the entire 1,000 square feet area. Okay, let's go inside. So I did add a little bit of color. We got an accent wall and color on the bed and then on the floor. These colors are inspired from fall, autumn, whatever you could say. So yeah, I did not like put color in everything and in every area, because again the house would look really crammed up. I went for neutrals, whites, nudes, grays, very simple colors, but just a pop of color here and there. So as you can see, I could have used a bigger water closet or a toilet if you would say, but I think that's okay. I also added lighting, so you don't feel scared in the nights. So I also added some outdoor furniture to extend the sitting area and to bring it outside and to make the place more cohesive. So now let's take our sim inside. Hi, how are you feeling? I hope you're not feeling claustrophobic. Yeah, so my sim can access the shower very well and the water closet also. Not gonna make her poop in front of you guys, don't worry. So we can access the bed very well, access the sink and the kitchen area as well. So yeah, I think that all the stuff fulfills the purpose. Let's try the table. Oh, okay, so she could not like drag the chair and then sit. So this is because of my door placement. Because my door is placed so close to the chair, she cannot drag it. So if I switch the door placement to a little more to the part where the refrigerator is, then she can drag the chair and sit. But this was like my personal choice. It's not like she cannot access the table or the chair. So I'm going to place my door as it was placed previously, because I don't want my door opening to a refrigerator or something awkward. So yes, I'm going to do with the previous setting that there was. Apart from this, everything is accessible. So that was my build, guys. Do let me know what you think. This actually required a lot of hard work and a lot of brains, which I usually don't use. So please let me know what you think. Do give me your feedback on Instagram or here on YouTube. I am on Instagram, so you can follow me there. Thank you so much for watching.